Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Bender. I hope you're all doing well. I so miss seeing your beautiful smiles in the halls of Sanders. I hope you're here to enjoy another story with me. Tonight's story is about show and tell. I want you to think about show and tell. When was the last time you had one? But if your teacher asked you to bring in something from nature, what would you bring in? Would you bring in maybe a beautiful flower that's growing in your yard or an acorn that you found? I don't know. What would you bring in? Well, the girl in this story wants to bring in an alligator. I know if I was your teacher, I certainly wouldn't want an alligator in school, but let's see what happens here. If you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. And this story is written and illustrated by Elise Parsley. If your teacher tells you to bring something from nature for show and tell, she means a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks. She does not want you to bring an alligator. If you bring an alligator anyway, she'll tell you, alligators are trouble. You'll tell her it's okay and that you know all about alligators. This alligator will be quiet and good and he won't eat anyone. Cross your heart. But during spelling, your teacher will hear laughing. This is because the alligator will be showing you funny pictures. Your teacher will write your name on the board. Her name is Magnolia. And now you'll have to stand last in line for lunch. You'll take away the crayons and tell the alligator to be quiet and wait for show and tell. Did you ever get your name written on the board? Then, during art, an airplane will fly across the room, right in her head. She doesn't look very happy, does she? This is because the alligator will be showing you origami. Your teacher will draw a check by your name. Uh-oh. And now you'll have to stay in from recess. You will take away the paper and order the alligator to be good and wait for show and tell. During math, you'll notice the alligator is hungry. Uh-oh, you don't want him eating the kids. So you'll give the alligator 3 pieces of your favorite gum and beg him not to eat anyone. And, for Pete's sake, to wait for show and tell. The good thing is you'll stop him from eating any kids. The bad thing is the alligator will smack and twirl the gum. And your teacher will notice. She'll draw 2 more checks by your name and an underline. And now you'll have to go to the principal's office after school. During lunch, you won't even get to eat your egg and cheese sandwich because somebody will gobble up everything but the crusts. By now, of course, you'll wish you brought a hollow stick or a bird's nest or some sparkly rocks for show and tell instead of an alligator. By now, you'd rather have some dirt than an alligator. You will wish this alligator would just go home. Well, here's what I would do if I were you. First, at show and tell, you'll sit quietly and learn about hollow sticks and bird's nests and sparkly rocks. Then it will be your turn. You tell how alligators are super big, wowee, 12 feet, and how alligators have over 74 super sharp teeth, and how alligators are super tough. It's a fact. They're strong and they're tough and they aren't scared of anything except other alligators and humans. Booga, booga, booga! Your teacher will be impressed that you might not even have to go to the principal's office for all the mischief that day. But then again, you might have to. Yeah, if you ever want to bring an alligator to school, don't. They're trouble. Elise Parsley, she's the author. She once had her own name written on the board with a check. She claims it was a non-reptile related incident. She has since cleaned her act up and lives with her husband far away from any trouble-causing gators in landlocked Minnesota. If you ever want to bring an alligator to school, Don't is her debut picture book, and you can visit Elise at eliseparsley.com. Your teacher does not want you to bring an alligator to school, and you won't want to either. Trust me. So, I want you to think, what is it you would bring to school if you could? If you had to bring something from nature, what would it be? You can write and tell me. I'd love to hear about it. And that's all for tonight. Good night.